You know what? I think Disney intentionally is setting me up to make more comic videos about these Darth Vader cliffhangers because every comic is ending in a horrific cliffhanger where we are clamoring for more, or at least that's how it is designed. But this time, I'm suspecting that beyond issue number 5, which is coming next month, issue number 6 will be a horrific culmination of everything that we are seeing right now. And guess what? When Darth Vader goes after Sidious in issue number 6, Anakin Skywalker will be there. Yes, I'm bringing back the meme because literally Anakin Skywalker will be there with Darth Vader in what looks from the cover as a horrific torture period for Darth Vader or Anakin Skywalker. I think both of them will suffer the wrath of Darth Sidious. Palpatine will be merciless as he finds out that Darth Vader has been going behind his back and learning the truth about not only what happened to Padme and journeying to Padme's tomb, cooperating with a known rebel in Handmaiden Sabé, but also trying to recruit Luke Skywalker into his own facilities and defeat Sidious once and for all, dethrone him as the Emperor, and for Vader to rule the galaxy as a family together with his son. And this is not me speculating out of the blue. This is in the synopsis for Darth Vader issue number 6. If you guys think that I'm just gonna stand by and let these comics breathe, then you've got another thing coming, my friend, because I didn't name my channel Star Wars Comics for nothing. I'm obsessed with these comics. We've talked in detail about issue number 5 and what I believe what will happen inside that tomb, as Anakin will fully be back. Anakin Skywalker will be there, meme is alive and well in issue number 5, but 6 is all about Sidious torturing Darth Vader. The cover shows this perfectly. The sadistic Palpatine is enjoying torturing Darth Vader, something that he might not have done for a very long time, because this is after Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back basically is set more than 20 years after Order 66. The last time we saw Sidious torturing Darth Vader or electrocuting him like he is in this cover is in the very first pages of issue number 1 in the Darth Vader 2017 comic series. That, of course, 2017 started about 3 years ago, and during the beginning of those pages, Palpatine electrocutes Darth Vader because he not only defied his master and lost control, but he pushed him with the Force as well as destroyed everything around him. That kind of intolerance was not to be tolerated by Palpatine, and he showcased Vader exactly what will happen if he defies him again, as he brought him close to death with his electrocution and even gave a choice to Darth Vader at that moment: will he live or will he die? Meaning, will he live in servitude to Palpatine or will he choose to die at this moment? Palpatine was ready to give up a very precious apprentice if he was not to be subordinate. Well, guess what? After 20 years of more suffering and trying to forget his past, Darth Vader just simply could not do that. Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi is proof of that Darth Vader could never run from his past. A New Hope didn't really dive into Darth Vader's past, we just saw him as a villain. Empire Strikes Back, though, is fully out. It completely reveals Darth Vader's insecurities, and Return of the Jedi is just a culmination of all of that. So it is natural that this comic series, which is set up in between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, it will dive deep into the psychosis of Anakin Skywalker, the trapped Jedi, the trapped light side that dominates Darth Vader way in the depths of his soul. The dark side had corrupted him so much with the influence of Sidious, but now that light could not be buried anymore. And the synopsis for the 6th issue showcases us just that. The title synopsis for this issue is simply called The Punishment. Without reading a single thing, we can understand that Sidious will punish Darth Vader for what he did during this time. It continues to say, Darth Vader failed to turn his son Luke Skywalker to the dark side of the Force. No, Luke was too weak to join his father in overthrowing Emperor Palpatine. Vader sought revenge against those who hid Luke from him for all of these years. I'm just gonna stop right here. So this is Sabay and the Nabooans and everybody who participated in the funeral of Padme and tried to hide what Padme went through with her birth and with Luke's existence. Everybody hid it from Darth Vader, including Obi-Wan and Yoda, who he had already dealt with Obi-Wan. But the synopsis doesn't talk about Palpatine. Palpatine participated in that cover-up as well. He lied to Darth Vader in telling him that Padme had died in the fit of his anger. Vader lived with the thought that he had killed Padme, but now he had discovered that Palpatine definitely lied to him since Padme had birthed the son, and he will journey to Polis Massa to confirm this. The synopsis goes on to say, and in doing so nearly betrayed his master. It did not go unnoticed by Palpatine, and it's time for Vader's next lesson. So clearly, before ever reading the 6th issue of Darth Vader, the synopsis tells us that Palpatine did uncover the secret plans of Darth Vader to overthrow Palpatine and get Luke to his side. So now he will teach Vader another lesson, and that lesson will probably be as painful as possible. The one that will suffer the most, I think, is the dormant Anakin Skywalker. He desperately wants to come out, and the reason behind all of this may be Luke Skywalker, but definitely Padme Amidala. Anakin will suffer more in the way he will learn how he lost Padme. This confrontation between Sidious and Vader was brought up by Padme herself. The uncontrollable rage from Darth Vader will be visible, and Anakin will help in that anger. You see, I think for the first time ever, issue number 5 and 6 will give us a team-up of Anakin and Vader. I think they're after the same thing. Whether Vader or Anakin, they are after their past. They want to rejoin with their son, and they want to avenge Padme's death by killing Sidious. That's why issue number 5 has this cover. It shows both Anakin and Vader in complete synchronization. After pondering over this cover more, you can clearly see that Vader and Anakin are on the same side. Neither dark nor light. I think they're at the point where they understand beyond that. They understand that they need to destroy their enemy and ultimately get back to whatever made them happy. If this happiness means 20 years ago without Palpatine being their master, then I think Anakin and Vader will join up to destroy Sidious once and for all. Unfortunately, it will not come to pass because, as we know, Palpatine is not one to be messed with, and this cover tells us exactly that. It tells a minute, minuscule Vader being trapped by the evil lightning of Palpatine or Darth Sidious, the master of the dark side and the emperor of the galaxy. But of course, let me know what you guys think as well. Talk to me down below in the comments, and how much are you anticipating issue number 5 and 6 of the Darth Vader comic series. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.